that got ancestors that was getting slaved and sold in slavery? Show of hand. Now, who the ones that was selling ancestors and selling black people in slavery? Was your ancestors doing that? So it wasn't white people enslaving black people? Okay then, so we gonna keep it real, right? Y'all want us to keep it real, right? David. Your name, David. 1 King 2:2. Let me ask you something. David, what's your nationality? African American. Do you not realize that we was taken from Africa and brought to America through a slave trade? And your nationality and your identity is now attached to what God never called us. We'll say we a child of God, but as those children of God, they got names. And you, where your name at on this side? What's your nationality, your race? You said African American. Guess what? You will be from the tribe of Judah. So when you look at this, look at 1 Kings 2:2. This is crazy.
It's the book of 1 Kings, chapter 2, verse 2. I go the...
Start at 1.
Verse 1. Now the days of David...
The days of who?
David
Read.
drew nigh that he should die. And he charged...
Guess what? One day we all gonna die, right? We understand that. But ask yourself, David, the life you living, the things that you learn, how old are you? 45. Tell me out of 40 plus years of life out here, you wish you could go back and fix some things, right? You wish, right? Because you get a lot of knowledge and wisdom in the time that you're here 40 plus years, right?
And he charged Solomon.
Oh, guess what? You got kids? How many kids you got? 3 boys. What you got? Teens? They in their tweens or they in their 20s?
I only got 1 teen. He's 15.
Okay, 15. And what about your son, your other sons? Okay, 26, 24, and one of them 14, 15. So now you know, in that time, and you kind of in your prime a little bit. You a little young. You starting to get to know people. Starting to get around, go around the city. Watch this. And this is what David, King David, told his son Solomon. Watch this.
And charged Solomon, his son, saying, I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong, therefore.
Now, wouldn't you want your sons to be strong? Because being in America, it's not easy being a black man. You got to be what? Strong. You got to be strong. Read.
And show thyself a man.
And what?
A man.
So it says, and show thyself a man. Don't you teach your sons to be a man? So what does it mean to be a man? Talk to me real quick, Dave. What do it mean to be a man?
Well, it's a... so much.
I'm going to tell you this. Don't you got to be strong as a man?
Yes, I do.
Is life hard as a man?
Yes, it is.
Do you have everything figured out on your own as a man?
No.
So now we going to give you the answer. David said to tell his son Solomon, he charged him, read.
And keep the charge of the Lord thy God, to walk in his ways, to keep his statutes and his commandments.
And his what?
His commandments.
So in order to be a man, you have to keep what? You got to keep the commandments of God. And one commandment was that you're not supposed to do what with your face? So if you a man of God, what you going to keep on your face? A beard, right? Deuteronomy 28. What's your name? Huh? Deja? Deja. Nay. Nasia. My bad. She like that. He can't hear it. Sis, stop laughing at me. You ain't even. What's your name? Huh? Leah. Leah. Maya. Oh my God. I'm gonna say y'all. That's y'all name. Y'all. Alright. When I say y'all, I'm talking to y'all. Alright, go to Deuteronomy 28. Where y'all name at on this sign? Look, I keep saying y'all too. David is from the tribe of Judah. What's your nationality? What's your race? Come look at this sign right here. Where y'all at? Which one is you? Y'all believe in God? You believe in the Bible? Because some people that say they believe in God but not the Bible. Don't make no sense. But watch this. Where you at? You would be a so-called African American? Okay, now watch this. Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
So now, this is Moses speaking to the Israelites. He said, it shall come to pass,
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
What's your name again, young bro? Come pull up. Come pull up real quick. Read it again.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So the Bible said, if we didn't listen to the voice of the Lord thy God, your God, read.
to observe to do all his commandments.
No, to be a Baptist.
All his commandments.
No, to go to church on Sunday.
All his commandments.
The Bible says if we didn't do all of God's commandments,
and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
all these what?
curses,
Read.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now, David, is a curse good or bad? It's bad. What about you, young bro? It's bad. What would y'all say a curse is good or bad? It's bad, right? Like if somebody cursed you out, is that good or bad? It's bad, right? The opposite of a curse is a what? A blessing. So that's how you know a curse ain't no good curse out here. It's blessings. That's why you say, I'm blessed and highly what? Y'all ain't had them grammars like I had. I'm blessed and highly favored. You remember that, David? See, we getting old now. Watch this. Read verse 46. Meek, stop laughing.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
Hey, my brother with the black hat on. What's a sign do, bro? Like, how you know that that's a sick goat? You look at the what? You look at the sign, right? Like, how you know that that's Bruce City with Boost Mobile over there? We just read the what? The sign. So, verse 45.
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses.
Now, we know the curses are bad things, right, y'all? Talking to y'all. Curses, verse 46.
Verse 46. And they,
the curses,
shall be upon thee for a sign.
So now, we just read a sign let you know what something is. Like, how you know that that's Seafood Junction? Because of the sign. How you know somebody driving a Mercedes-Benz? Because of the sign, right? Now, it said these curses was going to be upon Israelites for a sign. So the same way we know that's a box Chevy or a Cadillac, the same way the curses will let you know who the Israelites are today, right? Read.
And for a wonder, and upon thy seed.
And now those curses, those bad things, you ever been out your 45 years of life, David, ever wonder why we got the worst? Why we at the bottom? Why we got poor education? Why our family members suffering from mass incarceration? Show of hands, who all know somebody that got locked up before? What's your race? You white. Why you ain't raise your hand? Who all know something? Now that's what I want y'all to pay attention to. Only the black people hand went up when we said we all know who all got a family member that's a police officer. She said, not me. No, but look, the point is that when you look at these curses, they only fit one specific people. And that's proof. So now the curses, they should be upon you for a sign. You're going to wonder. You ever wonder why, like, we got George Floyd's, Michael Brown's, why we the ones that get pulled over more than anybody else? Why we the ones that saying no justice, no peace? Why our organizations back in the day was trying to fight for justice, civil rights? You ever wonder why we the only ones that get treated the worst, but everybody want to dress like us, talk like us, dance like us, speak like us, want lips like us, bodies like us? But why is it that they treat us the worst? You ever wondered that? You ever wonder why your dad ain't around, why your dad ain't grow up in your house, why you got to take care of your kids by yourself, why we always got a funeral to go to? Show of hands, who all know somebody that died in the family? Watch this. And I'm talking about from violence. Look, that white, your hand went down. That's crazy. But why is all the Israelite hands being raised? The white lady's hand, no offense, but your hand went up when we said who all know somebody that died. Everybody knows somebody that died, right? But why is it that, verse 16?
Verse 16, cursed shall thou be in the city.
So now, to know who the Israelites are today, even though all races suffer from somebody, we know somebody that died, right? But it said the Israelites, those 12 tribes of Israel that call themselves African American, you going to be cursed in the city. Meaning, what you just seen going on across the street, it's a funeral. Why you say you smoke? Because of what? You know how many people I lost? And you said it was from what? How did you lose them? From gun violence. That's one of the ways to know. The Israelites will be cursed in the city. Bad things happen to the city. What's Milwaukee nickname? What we call Milwaukee? Milwaukee. What we call Chicago? Chirac. What city town you from? She said Germantown. No, I'm messing with you. What you say? Huh? Oak Creek. Oh, damn. See, hey, you from Oak Creek. A lot of us, when we get money, OG, and your parents, they get money, they get a nice house. Do they buy the house over there on 16th and Burlock? Or they be trying to buy a house in Sturtevant. They be trying to buy a house in Germantown, in Whitefish Bay. Because the Bible said the Israelites will be what?
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Now we cursed in the city. Our food don't got no nutritional value. We got kids growing up on hot fries and flaming hots. And look, you smiling. You got something in your pocket right now, don't you? She said, nah, I ate something yesterday, though. Look, you don't want none. Stop eating that stuff. Cursed in the city. Look at our education. When we go to our schools, we understand that our schools, we got poor education, right? Is that not one of the curses? Do they got bad schools out in Germantown and Milwaukee? Look at Nicolay High School and then look at Bayview. Look at Wauwatosa West and then look at Nascara. The schools we go to Lincoln. The schools that we put our kids in. What kids be doing in the school? Smoking, getting high. And what we got to do, David? Still got to go to work, try to tell them. This is how we cursed in the city. Because we suffering from gun violence, drug violence, gang violence, deaths, murders, liquor stores, poor education, all of that. Back in the day, you had redlining. You couldn't even get into certain neighborhoods. They dropped bombs on certain neighborhoods to where we still got to start from scratch. But in a neighborhood in Oak Creek and other races, don't they get handed down the inheritances, the Walmarts, the Whole Foods, the liquor stores? This food town behind us, this owned by the Arabs. You think they finna hand it down to your sons? Read.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
Now, look at this right here, y'all. Come look. I know it's bees over here, but look. Who the ones that was in the field picking cotton? I need you to come here. I need you today. You're gonna be useful. The Lord sent you here today. Who was the ones in the field picking cotton, y'all? Say it again. Now, who the ones that had us in the field picking the cotton? Don't look at Oak Creek over there. She wasn't there. But we know who it was, right? So the Israelites would be cursed in the field. Was her race in the field picking the cotton, or was they in the field making sure we picked the cotton? So now, by show of hands, who would be Israelites? Why you trying to play it off? He said, you trying to put it out your back. Hey, look at verse 68. This is another sign. The signs let you know who the Israelites are. Read.
Verse 68, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
So now it said you're going to go into Egypt or slavery again with ships. How did black people get to America, y'all? Bring it up. Huh? Come look at this sign right here. Y'all know what a slave trade is? When you look at this African slave trade, we went from Africa. They brought us over here with what? With ships. We came with ships. So a sign to let you know who the Israelites are today, they would be put in slavery with ships. Now, who is the only race of people that went into slavery with ships? So guess what? If your ancestors, the Israelites, will be put into slavery with ships, who would be Israelites today? By show of hands. See, now we had to just stamp it a little bit more. You tried to play it off at first. He said, you tried to go back. You an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Just like you an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. And my sisters, y'all right here, Israelites from the tribe of Judah. Watch this.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
We're not going to see our homeland no more again, because you can say I'm African, but a real African say they Nigerian, they Cambodian, they Sudanese. We've been to Africa before. Ain't none of them. Did one African when we was out there, did they say they African American? Not one. But you got all the so-called African Americans out here in America claiming to be from Africa and America. America was named after Amerigo Vespucci, and Africa was named after Leo Scipio Africanus. That's two white men. Now tell me what two white men created you 45 years ago and named you David. You can't be African American. That will make you an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
So now it said, you know who the Israelites are? They were sold unto their enemies.
For bondmen.
For slave men.
And bondwomen.
Now who the ones that got ancestors that was getting slaved and sold in slavery? Show a hand. Now who the ones that was selling ancestors and selling black people in slavery? Was your ancestors doing that? So it wasn't white people enslaving black people? Okay then, so we gonna keep it real, right? Y'all want us to keep it real, right? So now watch this. As Israelites, Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Now, bro, put the hat on. Would you call yourself an Israelite? We just read it out the Bible, right? Now, what you think as Israelites, what we supposed to do? Because you can't tell me. What's your name, bro? Huh? KD? Can you hoop? Yeah, I'm telling you. Now I'm messing with you. You got to meet our people where he at. We all know about hooping, right? So let's talk to that, David. Back in the day, you had black people watching Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, Charles Barkley, all the greats, right? And then now today, what we got? Curry, LeBron, Steph, all of them, Kyrie. Why is it that from your generation to his generation, brothers still think about basketball? Meanwhile, our liquor stores and our neighborhoods is being owned by people that don't look like us. But we always got time to kick it and link up and watch the finals. We always got time to link up and watch the Super Bowl. Meanwhile, we don't want to come together and do this.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
No, it said now African American.
And now Israel.
Now Israel, KD, David, y'all are the Israelites from the 12 tribes. It says now Israel.
What doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
What does God require of you? Just like the job that you hate waking up going to every damn Monday. Just like when the weekend fly by too fast, you go to sleep Friday, you wake up, it's already 1 in the morning, your alarm going off. Get back on the plantation. You like, God damn, shit, it was just Friday. I just clocked out Friday. How the hell is Monday already, Reed?
But to fear the Lord thy God.
So now, KD, David, the Bible said, as Israelites, you have to fear God.
To walk in all his ways.
And now you got to walk in his ways, not the ways of Jeff Fort, Larry Hoover, not the ways of your Christian pastor that's saying you Baptist, Methodist, Seventh-day Adventist, Pentecostal. God called you an Israelite.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community.